Really tough, hard-fought victory for our team, which is what we expected. Credit to Rice. They've played really well down the stretch. They made everything really difficult for us, did a great job turning us over. And at the end of the day, we just made enough winning plays. I told the team in the locker room I really had no doubt that we were going to win this game, even when they got it close, because of our experience, because of our toughness, because of our ability to get stops. Really, and if you look at this game, if we start better in the first quarter, it's probably a different game. But our defense, the last three quarters, was just outstanding. And that's what we hang our hat on, and we'll continue to do that. But really proud of our team, proud of their toughness, happy to be advancing.
Go ahead and start with some questions from the room.
All right, Coach, how much of a mindset of just surviving advance do you take into a tournament like this? Throw seeds out the door and just say, we got to beat the team in front of us?
Yeah, I told our team actually on probably Tuesday that we're going to get everybody's best. We won the league. We know that. And heck, we've gotten everybody's best all year. It hasn't been easy for us. We've been in games like this all year. We just needed to refocus and understand that. And when we get people's best, we got to bring our best back. So, not a surprise. It's one game at a time and trying to play our best every single possession.
You talk about Michaela's performance. I think she had 20 really got us going and really closed it out for us.
Yeah, she was great for us, especially on the offensive end. Rice's zone is tough, and I think her coming out, hitting a couple shots early, really helped us. First half, especially when Tay couldn't get going, she stepped up big time, and that's what she's capable of. What I love about Michaela is whatever we need her to do, she's willing to do. It's not about her. She puts the team first. Today we needed her. We needed her to score big, and she came up with some big buckets. We were able to get some easy one in transition. And maybe one of her biggest plays is when she went to drive, she drew and she pitched to Tay for that and 1-3. So at the end of the day, we're a much better team with Michaela Boykin, and we're happy to have her.
So for you, Michaela, you played really, really good down the stretch of the season and even into today's game. So just, what have you found on the offensive side, defensive side in your game to really, take that next step?
I think it's confidence. I think my teammates really helped develop my confidence coming into this season and even over the past couple months. Just being able to see them succeed and me just want to succeed just as much as they are. I think that's what I kind of take pride in is just having that confidence and making sure that I instill my confidence in them as well.
Coach, last one from me. Looks like you're going to have North Texas next. I'm pretty sure they're up pretty big with just a few to go. What challenges did they present you guys tomorrow?
Well, I think it's kind of similar to going into this game with Rice. We played them a long time ago, and we're very different. We're not as good of a team. We were still at that point figuring out who we are and who we were going to be. So, we'll look at that film, but I know it was a tight game against them, but I expect us to come out and play well. I really do. They're a great team. They have some really great guards on that team. I think Jaylee is a fantastic coach, and we expect another just really gritty, tough game.
All right, we're going to shift to Zoom. We've got our first question from Jason Brown of Spectrum News 1 in Charlotte. So, Jason, go ahead.
Thank you very much. Hey, you all. This question actually is for both of you to answer. Kerry, you talked prior to this tournament about the fact that your team was battle-tested. Tell me in what ways you sort of felt that experience showed through today.
I thought that was the reason we won the game. Obviously our team was tremendous coming out and starting the third quarter. We go on a 12-2 run, we get some separation, and then Rice fights back, which is what happens in conference tournaments. They're fighting for their season. But it never flustered us. even when we lost the lead in the fourth quarter, it never flustered us. There's been so many of those situations we've been through in this season that at the end of the day, I could see it in our kids' eyes. They were confident. They knew that they were going to be able to win this game, and they did.
Yeah, just to piggyback off of Coach, our team has been through so much adversity, individual adversity and adversity as a team. And I think that us going through that is helping us for, what we've been through this entire season. And that's credit to us always. We might bend a little bit, but we never fold as a team. We will never fold, and I think that's like the big part of our success this year.
Do we have any other questions from Zoom? Looks like we've got Hunter Bailey from the Charlotte Observer. Hunter, go ahead.
Playing in the first day of the tournament, you guys, last time you saw this team, you guys went to 4 overtime. For that purposes, how crucial was it that you guys finished this one in regulation?
True.
Unfortunately, I was on the bench whenever we got into the 4 overtime game, but that was big credits to the team for, fighting through that 4 overtime game. But, like, we use that game as motivation, honestly. We always talk about that game and how, like, going through 4 overtimes, which is something that hasn't been done in probably NCAA history. I don't know how many times. But just being able to go through that, we can go through anything together. And I think that's what we always, like, beat into each other's head.
All right, if we don't have any other questions on Zoom, we will go ahead and allow them to get on with their day. Thank you both so much for your time. We wish you the best in the next round. Thank you.
Thank you.
you.